Definitely, long time no see, wow. Jamal never do ya, Billy never do ya, love no set up. Hello.
How's
The mirror, Darwin, a material Jalana set up. To be a camera for me the mouth. No Mila Railway, camera for me the mouth. I'll be not up in the night. We are. You're not Jama, Choa. All of them, they're handsome and beautiful, right? So, camera for Java, no? I'm just coming to say hello, Balche. No? Okay.
DJ? Hello?
Yes.
DJ, the camera, the camera error, then no one me out.
Không nhỏ了，左边了，
The camera, the
好了。这东西来到了客户讲的了，这里快高一点文字吧。
没有，就是没那个 reserve 差不多。
好了。
他上一段好，咱们不变了。
啊 ，OK， 对对。
背的，我。
今天看呢。
好。
OK。Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher. And you have homework today, right?
Yes.
And what it is about?
Early morning.
Homework.
Early morning.
What it is about, the homework?
Early morning.
The early morning, okay. You have to describe, right? A beautiful early morning. So who wants to start first? Is there anyone who wants to start first? Huh?
Actually, no.
Do we have to read that?
Of course, that is why I told you, you guys don't need to send to me on Viber. You just have to read it out so the others can also hear you. But you and Hinton, I think, send it to me on the Viber. But still, you have to read it out. So who wants to start first? Is there anyone want to start?
No, teacher.
No, okay, as usual.
Pick a number, teacher.
Okay, so I have numbers. So Naneto, whatever. So can you pick up a number for me? I have different numbers this time in random. So
4.
4. Okay, 4 is Lumo. Sorry, you have to start first, Lumo. So can you read out your writing?
Yes, teacher, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
The beautiful morning in the garden. I have always been one of those that leaps out of bed as the sun is rising, eager to get outside and see what is new and exciting in the garden. It was one of those truly wonderful mornings where the light is good, the air is cold, and the garden seems almost to pure with pleasure. The rising sun casts a rosy hue across the morning sky. The air seems fresher to smell and breathe before daily life seems to start. There are always new plants unfolding their blooms. A beautiful view with listening my favorite songs in the garden. It was very good feeling.
Okay, so you are in the garden, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, well done. So thank you. So can you pick up a number for me? Except number 4, which is yours.
Number 7.
7. 7 is Kamnon. Kamnon, are you ready to read out your writing?
No.
No, why not? Haven't you finished it yet?
Yes, but the introduction is
Huh?
not perfect.
Not perfect. So you haven't finished it yet, right?
Yes.
Actually, you have like a week, right, to finish your writing. Okay, whatever. So, it can you send it to me on Viber tonight? Today, I mean.
No, planning so okay.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you will be the last one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so your number is 7. So Tutumo, you have to pick up another number.
Number 1.
1. No.
Teacher, really?
Yeah. Yeah. Here is your number.
Okay.
It's 1.
Why I'm a 1?
I just write the names randomly, and unfortunately, your number is 1.
Randomly, but you always let me be in the first place or the last place.
Actually, no. Last time, like number 1 is Hein Tezin. Yeah, Hein Tezin. But this time, you're number 1. Sorry about that.
Oh my god. So I will start my paragraph like, but if I could wake up early in the morning, everything may be beautiful. But I can't. In our neighborhood, there is nothing that much specifically beautiful. Most of the places were full with fields. But there is a place which I think is a beautiful place. It's near our house, and I think we need to go there for like 5 minutes. And it's Golden Park. I've been there for several times before the COVID, and there are like horses, and we can ride horse there. Also, it's known as a spa, Korean spa, and a breakfast. We can have a breakfast there. Technically it's hotel, but we can eat a breakfast freely there. And yeah, it's a place too nice for the photographing, like to capture your portrait of yourself. Yeah, only that, teacher.
Okay, so is that all?
Yes, all.
That is
Like
all.
there is no place other than that.
There is no exaggeration of the beauty of the morning. No.
No.
Okay. So can you pick up another number? Except 1, 7,
2.
and 4.
2.
2 is Aga. Aga, are you ready?
Hello. Hello.
Your voice is quite low.
Hello.
Yeah. Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay. 2021 December 23rd at 5:30. Tonga winter was not as cold as you might think, and it was well past 5 in the morning, but it is still dark. I set alarm at 5:45, but my eyes opened 15 minutes early. That day was special. It was my ankle ordination. As I said, Tonga winter is not that cold, but it's unthinkable for me to drive a cycle to the village. And I changed my clothes, and that's ready. The others go by car, but I have class that day that the reason I would go by the motorbike. Only then I would be able to return when I want to. The ceremony was in a village monastery called Nyangni. The road is straight and beautiful. As we entered the forest road, as I entered the forest road, I saw people walking in the most eye-catching fields with wine flowers and kettles. And the cool, fresh, and winter ale, the green feast as far as the eyes can catch, makes the mind delight, active, and winsome. As I rode through the vast landscape, my motorbike headed for the monastery. That's all.
Okay. Okay, so thank you. And what village is that? You talk about a village, right?
Sorry.
You're talking about a village, right? You're in a village.
Yes, going to a village.
So what village is that? What is the name?
Nyauni village.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Aga. So you have to pick up another number.
4.
4. 4 has finished. It's Sudumo.
10.
10. 10 is Heintese. Heintese, are you ready to read out your writing?
Okay, it's in my laptop and I don't have any battery.
Huh?
The thing is in my laptop.
It's in your hat.
Laptop. Like my computer.
It's in your computer, so you can't read it out now, like that, right?
Yes, I don't have it in my phone.
Oh, okay. But you sent it to me on Viber, right?
Yeah,
You can download it from Viber.
bro.
Okay, so you can't open your laptop right now,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Why?
because I have no battery.
Okay, you have no battery. Okay. Okay, so I will read out for you instead. So there are many beautiful places near my house, right? That is yours, right? Right, Hinterton?
Yes, yes.
And so I will write about an early morning at Taitio Bogora, right?
Yes, JIT.
You're writing about a Taitio Bogora, right? And we want to stay there for 2 nights with my parents and my aunt, right? Okay, so I'll read that. So can you pick up a number? Hey, Tenzin, are you there?
He outed, I guess.
I think he left, right? Okay, so we have to choose next one then. So Aga, right? Can you choose another number except 10?
Hello? Me?
Yes. Can you pick up another number except 10? I think he doesn't left now.
6.
6. Okay, 6 is Honey. Honey, are you ready?
Yes, Chair.
Okay.
So first of all, it's not a beautiful place. It's just my bedroom, which is I like the most in my house.
So that's scenery that you can see through your bedroom, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a medium-sized room. The color of the walls are white. I wouldn't say it's amazing and beautiful room, but a comfortable place for me to be when I want to be alone. And it's a place that cheers me up all the time. The place where I feel safe and I'm home. Whenever I need to read or study, my room is the most relaxing place for me to be in. And my room is the sort of room where you can tell that I love being in it. It is full of fun and peace. Almost every night I read there before going to sleep. I believe that my room is a safe place. My room is a blessing to me and I really appreciate having it. That's all, Jen.
That's all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. You should get out of your bedroom sometime to feel the nature of the beauty of nature. Right? So
Yeah.
Get out of your room sometime.
Yeah, I was like, just love to be being in the room all the time.
Okay. So can you pick up another number?
11.
11 is Disneyland. Disney, are you ready?
Yes, Chair.
Okay.
When I traveled to the Muisang beach, there was a lot of people because I was traveling during the day. And when I arrived to the hotel the next morning, and the beach was very nice, and you could hear the sound of the waves just nearby. and I feel like a new person. Is so relaxed and the air is so fresh. And in the morning is the best to sunbath. Of course, you are going to swim. You should apply a good sunscreen and smoothing gel too, because like if you sunburn, you can apply the smoothing gel to your sunburn area. And if you go to the water edge, like you will see the small bubble when one hit the water line and came down to the shore. And you can also catch the snail on the beach in the morning. Of course, it is just a shell. Also, the seafood restaurant are so amazing too. That's all, teacher.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So Nate, can you pick up next number?
13.
13. 13 is Nay Nwe.
Okay. Wait, let me open it. So there's an old proverb that says early to bed and early to rise. I don't get up early, but now I'm trying to sleep early and wake up early. So one day we went to a resort and I woke up early and went for a walk with my brother. It was best place for physical activities for me. The morning air, which was really fresh and pure, is beneficial for the lungs. The early rays of the sun are good for healthy skin. And we walked on the beach. Approximately, we walked for 2 miles, and the view was so amazing. The sun was rising and the waves were satisfying. We went to the edge of the sea. There were so many seashells. One guy was walking with his husky dog and he was friendly, and the dog was also well trained. We played with them for about 15 minutes. That place was so amazing, especially for morning walks and evening swimmers. I would like to go there again.
So that's
it,
all?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so can you choose next person? I mean the number.
5.
5. Okay, 5 is Babozin. Is this sheet here? Babozin, are you?
Yes, I think the T one.
Yes.
T is Babozin, right?
Can I do the last? Because I'm not finished yet.
Okay, the Babozin, are you ready? Should we now?
No.
Why?
Because I just know just now.
Are you absent on that day?
Not, I don't know either. I think I love Ali, that's why.
Oh, so you don't know about the homework, right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But I'm doing now. I won't finish soon.
You will finish right now.
No, not right now.
So can you send it to me on Viber tonight?
Yes.
Okay. So Babozin, can you choose next number for me?
15.
15. Okay, 15 is teeny time.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Demi, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
First of all, I have no idea to write down about the place I visit, so I just write down my early morning routine, kind of like that. So can I start it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Early in the morning, the article golden sun got up like a baby and started painting the dark black sky into a bright blue sky, and the bright looking Mickey clouds got up from sleep and started traveling around the sky and visiting the wonderful environment. And when I wake up my bed and look outside of my window, and it's day dark. So let's be honest, for most people, it's not easy to get up first thing in the morning, especially when it is day dark. Yes, the time is only 6:15 a.m. and I got out my bed and I shut down my alarm clock, and today's been Sunday, so I usually wake up around 7:30 a.m. every weekend. So after I shut down the clock, I go back to my bed and sleep again. That's all, teacher.
Okay, thank you. So can you choose the next number?
On number 8.
I have 3, 8, 9, 12, and 14.
On 8.
8.
I do 8.
Medu. Medu, are you ready? Medu, are you there? Hello, Medu, are you there? Medu, are you there?
Yes, yes.
Okay, it's your turn now.
Okay. The alarm loudly buzzed in the middle of the night. It was time to get up and get ready for a memorable trip to a beach. I needed to watch the window to check about the street. It was too quiet and the city was filled with darkness. There was no sight of car and living things. As I was running and quickly gather everything and go to the best to start an exciting trip. The smell of freshly water grass made my mind really peaceful while traveling. Along with this smell of freshly baked cookies made the journey even more easier and refreshing.
Okay, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, so can you choose next number for me?
So which number left?
Number 9. Okay, then 2 are. Then 2 are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Then 2 are.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so it's your turn now. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, you can start now.
There's a beautiful place near my house that I want to write about. It's called Yele Pagoda. It's a pagoda in the middle of the river. You can visit there via boat. There are not many people due to COVID. It doesn't really have many activities, but it offers interesting experience and gorgeous sights to see. The atmosphere there is calm and peaceful, giving out a tranquil and relaxing feeling to visitors. It's a great place to go early in the morning. That's it.
That's it?
Yes, yeah.
Why you read so fast? It's like someone is running after you. You can slow down. Okay, anyway, you can choose next person. I still have 12, 14, and 3.
12.
12. 12 is Nui Le Ang. Nui Le Ang, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, it's your turn now.
When I went out around the side of the mall, it was so early in the morning. There were many people who were walking, riding bicycles, and playing morning exercise. The mall is beautiful with useful flowers and people. And also, I enjoyed this place because people could be fresh air and have their lives. When I sunrise, people who were playing exercise in return, and the mall was full with people who were going their work. And afternoon the sun is very hot, so I also came back to my home.
Okay, so is that all?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. So you have to pick up between the number of 3 and 14.
3.
3. Okay, 3 is Susan.
Hello everyone, my name is Susan. So before everything starts, I would like to say I'm so delighted that I live in a place which has surrounded by a historical palace, pagodas, and mountains, which we can relieve our stress and have a peaceful moments of our life. Majority of people from my place have this the routine called that they jog around the palace, like for around 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I normally do that before my class started, but after that I stopped doing it because it was such a disaster for me. For example, I have to get up early, and at the same time I do not sleep, early. So it was kind of disaster, and I didn't eat anything and go there. So it was kind of complicated. So I stopped doing that. And after that, yeah, I messed up my sleeping schedule. It's not good, I know, but the class and the stress, I can't manage pretty well. We can actually do a mountain climbing, because since there is a famous mountain called Mandalay Mountain near my house. So my family, my grandma and my mom usually grow up there and, have a jog or something due to their health conditions. But I normally go around with them, but, as I mentioned before, it was complicated for me, so I stopped doing that. Yeah, those are the places which we can do as an early morning routine, and it's a beautiful place I've ever seen, and I'm so delighted that I live near them. And thank you.
Okay, thank you then. So the only number who left is 14, and who is Stephen then. Stephen, are you ready to present?
Yes, Chair. I went to the village 2 weeks ago early in the morning. I went to the village with my aunt. The village is called Pagnangi. My aunt rode her bike to the village, but in some places it was very sandy, but I had to walk. It took me 30 minutes to drive from house to the village. When we arrived at the village, we eat the famous mohinga in the village. Then we walk around the village. There is a lot of organic festival in the village. And like the city, the village friends are just friends. The villagers are very friendly and kind. The view of the village is very beautiful and pleasant. When it was time to go home, we were given many rules of water, please from the village. That is all.
That is all. Okay. Okay, thank you. So I did this time. Come on, right? You said you will present the last, right? Are you ready now?
Yes.
Okay, so you can present now.
I used to walk along the river, which is going to the town, and I used to walk along and enjoy the freshness of the breeze and the calming sound of the water and the bird, the warmth of sunlight and the clearness of water, and the blue sky with moving clouds, the kind of beauty and the music that we like. People may not always see, and here it is like the kind of hidden treasures for me. And that could be the wine of nature that make people feel alive and notice notice how beautiful life can be. Finish.
So finish?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so everyone has finished, right? So actually, I asked you guys to write about the scenery that you have seen. So you have to describe everything you see in the early morning. So you have to describe the beautiful things that you see in the morning, in that morning. So, so some of you guys missed that point, right? Because you have to write the ones on unit 15, right? So unit 15 has to describe the typos and deletion. You can the 2 hour year, not the 2 hours, 8 points they next slide. No? So it is a kind of descriptive writing. So descriptive writing လို့ခေါ်တယ်။ဆိုတော့ဖြစ်တဲ့တစ်ခုကို describe လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှ in detail ရေးပြတယ်။ရေးပြလို့ရှိရင်စဖတ်တဲ့သူတွေကအဲ့ဒါကိုဖတ်ပြီးတော့မှကိုယ်တိုင်မြင်နေရတယ်လို့မျိုးပြန်မြင်ရတယ်လို့မျိုးရေးတဲ့အရေးအသားမျိုးကိုကျွန်တော်က descriptive writing လို့ခေါ်တယ်။ဟုတ်လား။
Okay, ရပါမယ်ဒီ
ကျွန်တော်ဒီနေ့ lecture ချလေးတော့မှမလို့အားလေးနည်းနည်းပြောနေအောင်နော်။အဲ့တော့နောက်တော့ဖြစ်ကျွန်တော် writing မှာကျွန်တော် descriptive ရှိမယ် and then narrative and argumentative roughly 3မျိုးရှိတယ်။3မျိုးထပ်ပိုးတဲ့ဟာတွေရှိရပါတော့။အကျဉ်းချင်းမှတ်ထားကျွန်တော်3မျိုးရှိတယ်။အခုကျွန်တော်ရေးလိုက်တာ descriptive လို့ခေါ်တယ် and it's a kind of narrative too, because you are narrating what you saw on that morning. So it's kind of narrative and it's kind of descriptive too. So is that clear?
Yes, teacher. Here.
Okay, so we will go to checkpoint. Checkpoint, Cambridge checkpoint English course for 8. So 8 little bit, no? Definitely it's a meeting line, no? Meeting look at So have you got the book?
Yes, teacher.
Checkpoint ကိုအရင်ပတ်နေရစမယ်လို့ဆက်ပြောထားတော့လေစာလေးပါလေးကြိုးပမ်းထားလို့ရှိလားမသိ
No, teacher.
ရမ်းဖို့မရှိဘူးလား
No. No.
တကယ်လား
No. Really? Yes.
Oh,
စာလေးပါလေးများကြိုးဖတ်ထားမလားလို့ဆက်စောင့်မယ်လို့ပြောထားတော့လေဖတ်ထားဟုတ်လား
No, teacher.
သစ္စာရှိတယ်အကျဉ်းအောင်သစ္စာရှိရလို့ပဲเนาะ
Sorry.
Okay, so we will start the Cambridge checkpoint. Cambridge checkpoint, it is not about language, it is about the literature. Look at your line. Okay, what is literature? What is the difference between language and literature? Can someone explain me what is the difference between language and literature?
Language is easy and literature is complicated. Yeah.
There's quite somewhat definition. Right? Language is easy and somewhat, and literature is difficult and complicated, right?
Exactly.
So in literature, you have to apply all your knowledge of language in the literature. Okay, so you have to use your knowledge of language while you're doing literature. Okay, so literature is basically literature is all about the poems, short story, drama, play, novel. So they are all about literature, right? It's only what camera လေးဖွင့်ပေးလို့ရတယ်နေဖွင့်ပေးထားမယ်နော်မီးလာနေတဲ့လူလေးတွေကင်မရာဖွင့်လို့အဆင်ပြေမဲ့လူလေးတွေ
Yeah, me is gonna land in like 30 minutes. Don't worry.
Huh?
Electricity is gonna come back in like 30 minutes.
In 30
it will
minutes.
come back at
In 30 minutes, it will one out here.
Oh.
So we
But
are in
teacher,
different
you
schools,
said-
right? You are from A and we are from
Yeah.
B.
And teacher, like you said, it just came back.
Yes, it has to, like 4 hours, but
Yeah.
it never.
It's always
It
take
never,
5 minutes
it never
earlier.
happened, it never happened. But it's
Yeah.
supposed to be like between 9 and 1. But it on and off, like,
Yes.
So it never happens like 4 hours fully. So what about in 30 minutes, the light will run out again here. Okay. မီးပိတ်ထားပါဘူး sorry ကင်မရာပိတ်ထားလူတွေကဟိုဖြစ်နေတာပေါ့နော်မီးပြတ်နေတာပေါ့နော်ဟုတ်လို့လား
teacher သမီးကဟိုဖြစ်
exactly အာကအ
တန်ဖွင့်ပဲ teacher သမီးတိုင်းခံဟို teacher ပြောရ
and to more
Yes, teacher.
the electricity went out there.
No, because of my Wi-Fi connection.
Your connection. Okay, now listen. Okay, come on. Going to Come on, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Can you turn your camera on?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Or because of the connection? Okay, အဲ့တော့
No.
connection stable ဖြစ်တဲ့လူလေးတွေပြီးတော့ခါကျမိလာနေတဲ့လူလေးတွေကြောက်ခဏပြီနော်
Yes.
ခဏဆရာလည်းဝင်ပြောသွားတယ်တင်လားကင်မရာဖွင့်ထားပါတဲ့ Okay. So I'm gonna start with unit 3. Water. The title is water. So what does that mean, water? What is that?
There is water.
What is that? What is the meaning of water?
A liquid that we drink.
Something we can drink, right? It's quite simple. Something you can drink, or there are so many purposes that we can use about water, right? So the title is quite simple, water. Okay. But in literature, there will be more than one simple meaning about the water. For example, like okay, heart. What is the meaning of heart? H-E-A-R-T, heart. What is the literal meaning of heart?
H-E-A-R-T.
What is that?
The one inside our body.
Yes, the part,
Like the
part of
organ.
our organs, right? That is,
Yeah.
that is organs that is inside us. So that is part of our body. That is part of our organs. So
More
that
in
is
detail, a muscle.
so that is the literal meaning of H-E-A-R-T. But there are so many, meanings that we can use in literature. For example, like you are the heart. You are my heart. So what does that mean? Are you actually my heart?
No,
What does that mean? You are my heart.
you are an important person for me.
Actually, you are my love, like that, right? I love you. So there is the implied meaning. There is a hidden meaning that's behind there. So you are my heart doesn't mean you are actually the organs of my heart. So it represents, heart represents love and affection, like that. So that is the literature. The organs of part of the body is the literal meaning, the language meaning of heart. The literature meaning is like it represents kindness or love or affection. So there is the difference between literal meaning and the literature meaning. So is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. အောက်လေ literature လေးနည်းနည်းလေးနားရှုပ်သွားမှာဆိုလို့တချို့ကတော့အနေနဲ့အရင်တော့သင်ပြီးသားခံရှိရပါဟိုမြန်မာ literature နဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးတော့တချို့တော့လုံးဝအစိမ်းဖြစ်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်နားမလည်လို့ရှိရင်ချက်ချင်းပြန်ပြီနော် Okay, Susan, what are you doing there? I can't see you're pulling something, and what is that? Okay, so water. So activities is so what do this activity first? So in number 1, number 8 is what does water mean to you? So what does mean to you? What does
One
that
that
mean?
we drink.
To drink only?
To drink.
Or to
Yeah.
take a bath, right? So in the
wash.
symbol, you can say like, okay, water means to everything, almost everything, like to drink, to cook, to take a bath, to take a shower, like that, right? Or to wash something, or for plants, right? We can water the plant too. So that is, so water can mean almost everything to us, right? To our daily life. We can't live without water, right?
Yes.
So quickly make notes of the words and association with which come into your head when you think of water. So this time you have to write down the words when you're thinking of water. So what other things comes into your mind? So you just have to write down. Can you write down now?
Yes.
I'll give you 3 minutes to write down the word association that comes into your head when you think of water. So I'll give you like 3 minutes, okay? Okay. Is that okay?
Yes. Yes, teacher.
Can someone respond me? Okay.
Yes, teacher, I'm also respond to you.
So whatever it is, when you think of water, so there may be some other words that come into your mind. So just write it down and after that tell me back. So have you finished?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so Jesse, can you tell your words that associated with water that comes into your head? What are they?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink and part of body because I learned bio. I think
Okay.
60% or 70% of water in our body.
Okay, so part of the body and drinks and
That's too bad. That's all I think.
that's all you think. Okay, so how about Susan? What have you got? Can you tell me your words?
For number A, right, Chef?
Huh?
What's the meaning of water, right?
No, actually you have to think of another word that is associated with the word water. So whatever you think of water, so there may be some other words that comes into your mind, right? So you have to tell these words.
Yeah, like there, I have a silly mindset. Whenever I hear water, like the chemistry teacher comes up in my mind.
The chemistry teacher, okay.
And liquid here.
Liquid, okay, liquid. And
the thing I drink every day.
like juice, like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is that all?
Yeah, that's all, Chef.
That's all, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna ask from the boys. Ventuan, what have you got? The word associated with water.
Drink, drown, river, lake, ocean.
Ocean, okay, ocean. And
River, lake.
River, lake.
Swimming pool.
Swimming pool. You got a lot of words. Okay, and?
Rain.
Huh? Rain, okay, rain. That's all?
Yes.
Okay, how about Hinterton? What have you got?
I see showering, swimming, ocean, rain, water bottle.
Hinterton, I can't hear you.
I'll type it in chat.
Okay. While Hinterton is typing, I'm gonna ask someone else. 2000, what have you got?
Blue.
Yeah.
I got blue and drink and ocean and lifesaver.
Ocean
and lifesaver, like we usually do. So.
Okay. So is that all?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll read out Hinterton. Shower, swimming, ocean, rain, and water bottle. Okay, so these are the words that comes into your mind when you're thinking about water, right? So like lake or stream, right? So these words can be associated with water. Okay, so how about number B? With a partner list all the different types and methods of water you can think of, for example, like rain or reservoir. So, okay, so we'll talk about different types of water first. So what are the different types of water? So they are water, but they come in different types. So what are they? For example, like rain and?
Cold water, warm water.
Cold water, warm water, and?
Ice, ice.
Ice, yes, ice. So it's also different types of water, right? Ice and?
Acid.
Water.
Snow,
Acid.
yes. Snow and?
Teacher, is that acid? Acid. Right.
Acid. It's not water. Actually, acid is not water, right? It's just a liquid, right?
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because they have different chemical compounds, right? Acid and water, because water has H2O and acid can have different chemical compounds, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so acid is not a type of water.
Two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom.
Really? I'm really bad at chemistry, you know? because I haven't
Me
kept in
too.
touch with chemistry since I was in the 10th standard. So it's like over 10 years. So I forgot all about chemistry. So I don't know about that. So but I think acid is not different type of water. So different type of water maybe like rain or snow or
Mineral water.
mineral
Mineral water.
Groundwater.
and
Groundwater.
groundwater. Groundwater,
Drinking
yes.
water.
Huh?
Drinking water.
Drinking water,
An ocean.
groundwater, and
Ocean is
ocean.
kind of
Okay,
salt.
ocean, different type of water. Ocean water, sea water, right?
Yes.
Salty water.
Huh?
Salty water.
Salty water. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And is that all?
River water.
River water. Okay. And lake water, pool water, stream water, right? And is that all? Different types of water.
A waterproof.
Huh?
Waterproof.
Pool.
No, proof.
Proof.
Water-
Waterproof is something that you can protect from the water. So that is waterproof. So that is not different form of water. Okay. So are we done with different types of water? Is that all?
I have nothing to say.
Okay, so how about purpose of water? So what are the purpose of water? For example, like to drink. We use water to drink and
Wash dishes.
wash something, dishes or clothes, right? So to wash something and
In cooking.
cooking, to cook and to take a bath or to take shower, right?
For plants.
Yeah, it's for plants, to water the plants and
Animals.
huh?
Animals.
What is that?
Animals for drink.
I don't get that. What is that?
Drink.
Huh? Can you write in the chat box because I can't hear you?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So is that all, everyone? What are the
To wash.
water?
To wash car machine.
To
Wash.
car
machine.
Okay, for industrial use, right? For industrial use and is that all? Or sometimes we can use to produce electricity, right? So this is also the another purpose of using water, right?
Yes, that's why right now the electricity is off because of the
Yeah,
summer.
it's because it's summer. Yes, there is no water, so no water means no electricity, right? Yes, so water power, right?
Anyway, in rainy season also it gone up because it's raining.
Because it's rainy, there is no electricity, and because it is summer, there is no electricity in the winter too.
Yes.
Okay. For animal, okay, for animal they also need water. Yes, to feed the animal, right? To give water to animal. Okay. So is that all? Purpose of water and different types of water. So is there any more idea?
To produce clothing.
To produce clothing. Okay.
To clean fruit and
To
vegetables.
wash fruits and vegetable, right? So is that all?
Yes, I guess.
Yes, I guess. Okay, I think that is all, right? So there are so many different types of water and we use water for different purposes, right? So that is why I told you water is really important for us, right? So shall we move to number C? Write a part, word upon agree on and write a definitions of water. So you may have your own definitions of water, right? So you can write down your own definitions of water. After that, we'll compare your definition with the dictionary version, okay? So I'll give you 1 minute to write down the definitions of water. Your own definition, not the dictionary definition, okay? Not the dictionary version.
Okay.
the water. For me, my own definition is that water is something that all the living things need. Without it, the living things can't live or can't survive. So that is my own definition. So water is very necessary. Okay, have you finished? Have you finished?
Yes, teacher. Yeah.
Yes, teacher. Okay, so Train Time, what is the definitions of water?
For me, essential thing for our daily life.
Essential thing for our daily life. Okay, so Tumbo, how about you?
Very important thing to survive.
Very important thing to survive. Okay, thank you. Season, what is the definitions of water? Season.
Water is very important for us.
Very important for us. Aga, what is the definitions of water? Hello, Aga, are you there? Did he left? Okay, I think he left. Okay, so how about no? What is your definitions of water?
A kind of liquid that is essential for every creature.
That is essential for every creature. Okay, Honey, what is your definitions of water?
The liquid that everyone needs.
The liquid that everyone needs. Okay, quite simple. So, Jason, okay, what is the definitions of water?
Essential for all the living things.
Essential for all the living things. Okay, Linchuan, what is your definitions of water?
A necessity for living beings.
Necessity for living things. Okay, Kamnom. Kamnom, what is your definitions of water?
Liquid.
Just liquid.
Yes.
Okay. Nalinson, what is your definitions of water?
Essential for every living creature.
Essential for every living creature. Okay. Susan, what is your definitions of water?
It's the very foundation of the human being existence.
Okay. So how about Nui Lele? What is your definitions of water?
Liquid.
Just the liquid. Okay. So how about Medu? What is your definitions of water?
Most important for all living things.
Most important for all living things. Okay. How about Tanin Park? What is your definitions of water?
And teacher, I finished.
Oh, you finished, really? Okay, sorry.
That's what me.
So Dawson, what is your definitions of water?
A precious thing that can disappear.
That can disappear, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have different idea. How about haters then? What is your definitions of water?
Hello.
Yes.
A daily essential for animals and humans.
Daily essential for animals and humans.
Yes.
How about the plants?
Those two.
Animals, plants, and human beings, right? So you guys have your own definitions of water, right? So they are quite different from each other, but you have the same sense, right? ဘာဖြစ်လို့အလိုမေးရလဲဆိုတော့နောက်ပိုင်းကြောက်လို့ရှိရင်ဆိုတော့ကြပြားတွေပါလာမှာဒီလိုမျိုးကြပြားတွေပါလာမှာအဲ့တော့ကြပြားတွေကဖတ်လိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ဒီဟာပဲရေးထားတာပဲ ဒါပေမဲ့အဲ့ဒါကိုတရားထက်နုနုကဖတ်ရင်နုနုရဲ့အတိတ်ပဲတစ်မျိုးထောက်ရလိမ့်မယ်ကိုကောက်ချင်တဲ့အတိတ်ပဲခါလား literature အဲ့ဒါပဲဆို language မှာတော့ဒါမှန်တယ်ဆိုဒါမှန်တယ်ပဲကွာဒါထည့်ရမယ်ဆိုဒါထည့်ရမယ်ဆို literature မှာဒါလိုမျိုးမရှိဘူးကွာသူကိုကဖတ်လိုက်တယ်ဆက်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကိုရတဲ့ sense ကတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်သွားလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့တော့နုနုရဲ့sorry နုနုရဲ့အဖြေကတစ်မျိုးနောက် honey အဖြေတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်နိုင်တယ်နန်းထွန်းရဲ့အဖြေတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်ဒါပေမဲ့လုံးဝကွဲသွားအောင်မျိုးဖြစ်လို့မရဘူးပေါ့နော်ပြောထားတဲ့ message ကတစ်မျိုးကိုကလုံးဝထင်လိုက်တာတစ်မျိုးအဲ့လိုမျိုးလုံးဝကွဲပြားတဲ့ဥစ္စာမျိုးတော့ထားပါတော့ကြပြားကသူကဒီဘဝကြီးကပြောကြကောင်းတဲ့အကြောင်းဆက်ထားပါတယ်ဆိုတော့ကိုကအဲ့ဒါသိချင်းတရားလို့သွားမြင်လို့ရှိရင်ဒါကတော့ message ကလုံးဝကွဲသွားပြီကွာအဲ့လိုမျိုးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အမှန်မရဘူးပေါ့နော်အဲ့တော့literature မှာကျတော့ခါကျ essay တွေပါလာလို့ရှိရင်ပေးထားတဲ့ကြပြားကိုထားတာ elaborate လုပ်ပါဘယ်လိုထင်လဲဒီ message ကပါလဲဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဒါကို paraphrase လုပ်ပါဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တယောက်တစ်မျိုးတွေ paraphrase လုပ်လာကြလိမ့်မယ်အဲ့တော့ you have your own definitions of the poem you have your own paraphrase of the poem ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ကြပြားတွေကျတော့များသောအားဖြင့်ကြပြားပေါ့နော် short story တွေပါလို့ကျတော့ဒါကိုပြောချင်တာဒီစမ်းတောင်းပြောချင်တာကြပြားများသောအားဖြင့်ကြပြားကျတော့ you have your different idea ဟုတ်ပြီနော် different idea တွေပါလာလိမ့်မယ် that is why I'm asking okay so can you find out the dictionary versions of water can you find out what does that mean water what does that mean can you look it up in your dictionary the dictionary of pollution how it is explained about the definitions of water
In Google, I searched in Google, like it said, a colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that forms the seas, lakes, rivers, and rain, and it's the basics of the food of living organisms.
Yes, that is the dictionary definition, right? What is water? So there may be like definitions, right? So that is the dictionary meaning. The colorless, transparent, odorless liquid that form the sea, lake, river, and rain, and is the basis of the fluid of living organisms. So that is the dictionary definition. And you also have your own definition, and you guys have the same sense. ဟုတ်နော်အဲ့တော့ sense ကတော့တူပဲဒါပေမဲ့ကိုပြောသွားတဲ့ language ပါသွားတယ်ကိုရဲ့ language ပါသွားတယ်ကိုရဲ့တွေးဖို့တွေနည်းနည်းလေးပါသွားတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ပြောချင်တာကတော့ဒီဆိုတာသက်ရှိတိုင်းအတွက်မရှိမဖြစ်အခြေတစ်မျိုးဖြစ်တယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့ဒီ sense ကိုဒီ message ကိုရရင်ရပြီဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ကြပြဆက်နောက်ပိုင်း literature ကြပြရေးတင်လို့ရှိရင်လည်းတော့ပဲအဲ့တော့သူရဲ့ main message ထားတာပဲအဲ့မှာကိုသုံးတဲ့ language တွေကွဲသွားမယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်နည်းနည်းလေးအတွေ့အကြုံနည်းနည်းကွဲသွားမယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ main message တကယ်လည်းစဉ်းစားလိုက်လို့ရှိရင် main message ကထားပဲဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါပြောတာ so this is what we call literature okay Okay, so shall we continue?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so next page is page number 32. And by the way, the electricity went off here, no?
It just came back.
Okay. Okay, so number 2, can you think of any proverbs about water? Share them with the class. Okay, the proverbs, what does that mean, proverbs? Again, what is that? Proverbs. It's the same with sayings. We have discussed already about that last week, right? About the proverbs. What does that mean?
Sagabong.
Sagabong, yes. So can you think of any proverbs about water? In our language, what are the proverbs concerned with water? Can you think of our proverbs?
No.
ဒီနဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ကျွန်တော်ဗာလဲစကားပုံတွေပါရှိတယ်
ရှိလိုက်မယ် teacher မသိဘူး
For example, like မိုးရွာလုံးရေခံ What does that mean မိုးရွာလုံးရေခံ
မိုးရွာရဲ့ချိန်ကြီးသွားခံ
မိုးရွာရဲ့ချိန်ကြီးသွားခံအဲ့ဒါကကျွန်တော်တို့literal
do not miss your
မိုးရွာလုံးမှာရေခံလိုက်ပါလို့ပြောတာ Okay သူရဲ့ imply meaning ဆိုတာသူရဲ့ဆိုလိုရင်းအတိတ်ပဲကျွန်တော်တက်ပြန်ထားလိုက်တာတော့ဟုတ်ပြီမိုးရွာလုံးမှာရေခံလိုက်လို့ပြောတာဒါပေမဲ့
ကြာလုံးမှာယူထား
တကယ်ပြောတဲ့ message ကပါလဲ
ကြာလုံးမှာယူထား
ကြာလုံးမှာယူထားလို့ပြောတာအချိန်ရှိခိုင်းမှာလုံးဝဆိုင်လို့ပြောတာလား
ကြာလုံးမှာယူထားလို့ပြော
ဒါတော့အားလို့ပြောတာသူ့ကိုညာ
ပြန်ချောက်လိုက်တာရွာလုံးကိုယူထားတယ်ပြောချင်တာကမိုးရွာဒီမှာဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဟာတော့မိုးရွာဒီမှာမိုးရွာတဲ့ခါရေခံရမယ် ဒီခံထားတော့မှဆိုတော့နောက်တစ်ခါမူရေးမရှိတဲ့ချိန်ကျရင်အဲ့ဒီကိုပြန်သုံးလို့ရမှာလို့ပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ကြာလုံးကိုယူထားဆိုတဲ့အတိတ်ကနည်းနည်းလေးတော့ဟောဖြစ်တယ်ကွာတင်တာတော့သူပြောချင်တာကမိုးရွာနေတဲ့အချိန်ဆိုမိုးရေခံနောက်ပိုင်းမှာပြန်သုံးလို့ရတယ်အဲ့တော့ငယ်ရွယ်လုံးမှာပညာရှာဆိုတဲ့အတိတ်ပဲနဲ့တူပဲငယ်ရွယ်လုံးမှာပညာရှာအချိန်ရှိခိုင်မှာလုံးဝဆိုင်နေပူလုံးစပါးလန်အဲ့ဒီအတိတ်ပဲနဲ့တူပဲလာတာတော့ဘိုင်းငယ်အဲ့မှာသူစင်လို့နေအများကြီးရှိတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်
ဒီတစ်ခုရှိတယ်ဟိုသူရရေထက်ပြစ်တယ်ဆိုလား
Yes okay blood is thicker than water ဟုတ်တယ်နော်သွေးကရေထက်ပြစ်တယ်ဆိုတာဆို literal meaning ယူထားလိုက်တာ okay သူရဲ့ message the real message သူရဲ့ implied meaning ကပါလဲ
I don't know.
I don't know this.
Yeah, it's about family, right? Like I saw that
family. It's about the blood. ဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဆိုတော့ပေါင်းနှမနှစ်ယောက်ဘယ်လောက်ပဲမတည့်ဘူးပြောဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဒီစိမ့်တွေပါလာပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကိုယ့်ရဲ့မတည့်လာတဲ့အိမ်ကသိရမလားအရင်အမြင်ကဆရာကောင်းတဲ့မောင်ကလည်းအပြင်မှာကိုကတမယားနဲ့ရန်ဖြစ်ပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကိုယ့်ဘက်ကပါပြီးတယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုပြောချင်တာသွေးရရေးထက်ဖြစ်တယ်
No.
အဲ့ဒါတမီအဲ့ဒါတကယ်နဲ့ဟိုမျိုးဖြစ်တယ်ကွာအသေးတိုင်ထားသွားတော့ပြင်မှာသိရမလားကိုအမခံနေရပြီဆိုရင်ဘယ်မှာဘယ်မဲ့ဆိုကိုယ့်ဘက်ကပါပြီးမှာပဲဟုတ်ပြီနော်မညိုတစ်ခါတော့ရဖြစ်စီပါလားပြင်မှာ
I think so.
Teacher, I did for like 2 or 3 times.
Really?
It's on other side.
Yes, right. Okay. So I think you should test the blood, you know.
blood and your brother even bully to you, even though you're in a difficult situation. That happens to me.
So yes, blood is bigger than water. So it's about the blood, right? So it's about the family thing, family business. That is blood is bigger than okay. So blood is bigger than water. So yeah, you can get it. And now we talk about it. You can. Yeah. And anything else? Any proverbs that contain water? That is about water. In our language.
Hello.
Yes.
Where were you?
Okay, you are back. We are thinking about the proverbs about water in our language, not in English.
Oh.
Okay, okay. So what does that mean? That is literal meaning. So what is its implied message and meaning of
Water is more essential than
yes, the importance of water, right? We can't even live without water only a single morning, right? So that might be so that is the importance of water.
Sure, then like how are we surviving when we are sleeping? We're sleeping without drinking for 8 hours.
I think that is
9.
kind of an exaggeration. So exaggerate လုပ်ထားတာပါအမှန်တော့ရေးတတ်တယ်မှန်တာကမဟုတ်ပါဘူး။အမှန်နဲ့တော့မကောက်သွားနေလို့ရတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့နည်းနည်း exaggeration ထည့်ထားတာပေါ့နော် exaggerate လုပ်ထားတာပေါ့ရေးတတ်တယ်မှန်တယ်ရေးမရှိဘဲနဲ့တော့
Here, how about no sweat? No sweat. Is it related to water proverbs?
Of course,
like
it's related to water, yes.
It means no problem.
Huh?
Like no sweats mean no problem.
What is that? No sweat mean?
No sweat mean no problem.
No sweat mean no problem means if you don't want hot or there will be if you don't want there is no problem and you don't have any progress like that, right?
It's just no sweat. The proverb it's no sweat.
Yes, I know. So that is no sweat, no problem. So literal meaning ပြန်ထားလို့ရှိရင်တော့ဘာပြောချင်တာလဲ
It's basically mean no problem.
Yes, what is its implied meaning? I don't know that proverb. So what is
I
its
saw
implied
one called
I
blood
think
is
it was
thicker
on
than water.
last book. I found that we use like no sweat.
No sweat, no problem. Okay.
No sweat, but
Blood is thicker than water.
ဒုက္ခမပြောင်းလာလား
Nine minutes sure.
I think he's sleeping, teacher.
ကျွန်တော်အဲ့ blood is thicker than water ချက်ပြောနိုင်9မိနစ်လောက်ရှိတယ်ဒါထွက်သွားတာအဲ့တော့
No, teacher, he's sleeping. Don't disturb him though.
ရေသွားတော့တော့ချက်ပြောနေလိုက်ကြရတယ်တူတယ်ဟုတ်လားနိုင်နေတော့ချက်ပြောနေတော့တာမရှိဘူးလေ
He's in his dream and we woke him up, teacher.
နိုင်နေတော့ရှိသေးလားနိုင်နေတော့ are you there Nylento, are you staying there? Oh my God, my neighbors can't even hear my voice, you know. I'm shouting here. So either he is not there. Okay, so these are the proverbs about water. So okay, so we'll look at B. With a part now, work out what you think each saying means. So there are so many sayings here. So there is an African saying which means the rain drenched everyone. The rain drenched everyone. So what does that mean? What
is the meaning of the rain drenched?
Drenched means like it makes you wet. It makes you wet.
Okay.
Yeah. ช่วยสูว่าလေမိုးကလူတိုင်းကိုစိုးအောင်လုပ်တယ်လို့ပြောတာ African saying မှာအဲ့တော့ literally literal meaning တိုင်းပြန်လိုက်မယ်တစ်သိပ်ပြန်ထားလိုက်လို့ရှိရင်ကြတော့မိုးကလူတိုင်းကိုစိုးစေတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်မိုးကလူတိုင်းစိုးအောင်လုပ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ so သူရဲ့ implied meaning ဒါမှမဟုတ်သူရဲ့ implied message ကပါဖြစ်နိုင်မယ်
I don't know.
I don't know. How about the others? တန်းတဲ့လူတွေရောလက်တွေ့ဆက်ပြီးတွေ့ပြပါလား Okay အာက Yes.
ဟိုစားမြန်မာမှာလည်းရှိတယ်လို့တစ္ဆာရှိရလို့ပြောတာပေါ့
တစ္ဆာရှိ
ဟိုလူတိုင်းကိုမခွဲကြဘူးစိုးတယ်ပေါ့အဲ့လိုပေါ့မြန်မာမှာလည်းအရက်ကဘ누구တောက်မူးတယ်ဆိုသလိုပဲပေါ့
You wanna so clearly about your
also you know relate a year with water too so yes he is right about that အရက်ကလူတိုင်းကိုမူးစေတယ်ပြောချင်တာအရက်ကလူတိုင်းကိုတောက်တဲ့လူတိုင်းမူးတယ်အရက်မှာသူမခွဲခြားစစ်တယ်ဆိုတာမရှိဘူး yes အဲ့အတိတ်ပဲပြောချင်တာနော်အကာရမ်းတော်တာပဲအဲ့တော့တောက်တဲ့လူတိုင်းမူးတယ်အရက်ဆိုတာတောက်တဲ့လူတိုင်းဟိုလူကတော့ပတ်စံပိုးရှိလို့ဟိုလူကိုပေးမှုတယ်ဆိုတာမျိုးမရှိဘူးဟုတ်တယ်နော်အဲ့တော့ဒီနေရာမှာကြာတော့ the rain drenched everyone ဆိုတဲ့အတိတ်ပဲကကြာတော့ဟုတ်တယ်ကျွန်တော်လူတိုင်းကိုဒီ life ကြီးကequally treat လုပ်တယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာညမှာအဲ့တော့လူတရားရဲ့ဘဝမှာအဆိုးကြီးလည်းမရှိဘူးအကောင်းကြီးလည်းမရှိဘူးဒီလူရဲ့ဘဝမှာအကောင်းကြီးလည်းမရှိဒီလူရဲ့ဘဝအဆိုးကြီးလည်းမရှိအဲ့တော့လူတိုင်းဒီအကောင်းနဲ့အဆိုးကိုမျှတပြီးတော့မှကြုံကြရတယ်လောကရန်ဆိုတာလူတိုင်းကကြုံကြရတယ်ဆိုတဲ့အထိပ္ပယ်ကိုရတယ်အာကခဏပြောသလိုမျိုးအရက်တောက်တိုင်းလူတိုင်းကအရက်တောက်ရင်မူတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်ဟုတ်လားအာကအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်အဲ့ဒီပေါ့နော်ဟိုပါပေါ့နည်းနည်းလေးကိုလိုမျိုး implied meaning နဲ့ PreiG ပြန်လိုက်မယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ဒီကံကြမ္မာညီညာရပေါ့နော်အဲ့လောကရန်ဆိုတာလူတိုင်းကြုံရတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဟိုလူကပတ်စံရှိလို့မကြုံအောင်လူကတော့ပတ်စံမရှိလို့မကြုံအောင်အဲ့လိုမျိုးမရှိဘူးလို့ပြောချင်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ the rain drenched everyone လို့ပြောရဲ African တွေကအဲ့လိုပြောရဲနော်ရမှာ
Yes
okay
ရတယ်ရှင့်
ဒါကအလကားရှင်းတာမဟုတ်နော်သူကဒီမှာ proverbs တွေဆိုတော့ဒါ paraphrase ပြန်လုပ်တာလို့ခေါ်တယ်အဲ့တော့အောက်ကကြပြားရေးတာလို့ရှိရင်ကြပြားကိုဖတ်ပြီးကိုယ့်အနေကို paraphrase ပြန်လုပ်ရမှာအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ပြန်ရှင်းပေးနေတာနော် paraphrase လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတော့အဲ့တော့ရှင်းပြောရရင်ဆိုတော့ဒီလိုမျိုးဟာမျိုးကလူသိနားမလဲဘူးအဲ့တော့လူနားလည်အောင်ဘာသာပြန်ပေးတာလို့ပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဘာသာပြန်ပေးအောင်လူနားလည်အောင်ပြန်ရေးတာဆိုတော့ paraphrase လုပ်တယ်လို့အလွယ်မထားလို့ရှိရင် paraphrase လုပ်တယ်ဆိုတော့ဘာပြောချင်တာလဲဆိုတော့ဘာသာအနက်အတိတ်ပဲဘယ်လိုပြောလဲမသိဘူးရှင်းပါမှာလေစကားပြေရေးရတာစကားပြေရေးရဒီမှာမှဆိုတော့ paraphrase လုပ်တာစကားပြေရေးလို့ပြောတယ်ကြပြားကိုစကားပြေပြန်ရေးရအဲ့တော့ကြပြားဆိုတာကရှင်းပြောရင်ကျွန်တော်ဖတ်လိုက်နားမလဲဘာမှမသိဘူးအဲ့ဒါကိုကျွန်တော် paraphrase စာပိုင်းအနေနဲ့စကားပြေပြန်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်လူနားလည်အောင်ဘာသာပြန်ပြီးတော့ကြည့်လို့ပြောချင်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ paraphrase အခုကျွန်တော်ဒါ paraphrase လုပ်နေတာကြောင်းရ paraphrase လုပ်နေတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြီးလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော် paraphrase လုပ်မှာဟုတ်ပြီနော်
Sure. Then why they wrote in like non-native language?
That is about
you shouldn't write.
No, that is about literature. ဟုတ်ရင်တော့ဆိုရင်လေကျွန်တော် Chinese တွေဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကာယနဗီဆက်ပြီးတော့မှလေဟိုဒါလည်းရောက်သားလေးနဲ့ main ကလေးစကားပြောရင်ဒါမှကာယနဗီနဲ့ပြောကြရမျိုးရှိရယ်ကွာအဲ့စာပေကိုနားမလည်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့လူကိုကျွန်တော်ပညာမတတ်ဘူးလို့ယူဆတယ်ဆို Chinese တွေမှာအရင်စကားတွေကိုကြည့်လိုက်အရင်စကားတွေမှာတို့အဲ့ကာယနဗီလေးဆက်ဆက်ပြီးတော့ပြောတာကွာအဲ့ဒါကိုထားတော့ကိုကမဆက်နိုင်ဘူးသူများဆက်တာလည်းကွာနားမလည်ဘူးဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်အဲ့လူဒီစာသိမတတ်ဘူးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးပေါ့အဲ့လိုမျိုးစာပေကိုသိတော့မှပညာတတ်တယ်လို့အရင်တော့လူရယူဆကြတာအဲ့လိုမျိုးအဲ့ဒါပဲနော်အဲ့တော့နားမလဲစကားတွေထွက်လာတော့ပဲတရားမှာအဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့လူပိန်းနေတာနားမလဲတော့လို့ဖြစ်သွားပေါက်ကြရပြောနေတာကျွန်တော်ဒီမှာ recording လုပ်ထားတာနော်ကျွန်တော်ကလည်းပေါက်ကြရတယ်အဲ့ဒါပေါက်ကြရပြောနေကြတာနေ
And it will go on YouTube and like
we're gonna went viral.
That is why I'm profile face-to-face class. So.
Teacher, no problem. Teacher, you get spotlight, so our face won't show. Only your face will show in there.
Yay!
Okay, that's it. Why that?
Okay. Yes, you got spotlight.
Hello,
Tina. Hello, Okay.
No, teacher, like the whole spotlight you, so you are the only one visible.
Yeah, so I'll be the one who talk about nonsense or who will talk about
Yes.
the thing.
Yes.
Okay, so I will stop talking that nonsense thing and funny things right now from right now.
No.
Okay? So I'll be serious from now on. So is that okay?
No.
That's okay, teacher.
No, teacher, no.
I just have to say funny things sometimes in case you guys sleeping, right? Because our period is like 12 to 1:30, right? So I'm worried about you guys are sleeping in front of the laptop. Okay, so the second one, it never rains, but it pours. So that is English saying, English proverb. So what does that mean? It never rains, but it pours. What does that mean? There is a similar saying with our language. It never rains, but it pours. What does that mean? Who knows the meaning of it never rains, but it pours? Hey, Heathen. Hey,
Hello.
Heathen.
Hello.
Can you explain number 2? It never rains, but it pours. What does that mean?
Maybe they say like the God pours the rain. I don't know.
Huh?
Maybe God pours rain from the sky or something.
So that is a good thing, right?
No, I don't know. I just assume.
Only in this saying, rain represents problems and troubles in our life. ဘဝမှာကြုံရတဲ့အခက်အခဲတွေပြဿနာတွေအားလုံးကို rain ကပုံစားပြီးတဲ့နေရာမှာကြာနော် So rain represents troubles and problems that we have to face in our daily life. အဲ့တော့ပြောချင်တာကကျတော့ it never rains but it pours ဆိုတာက one if a bad thing happens to you, it never comes alone like that. Have you got it?
Yes, teacher.
When a bad thing happens to you, it never comes alone. It's like 2 or 3 problems comes to you at the same time. So that is, it never rains, it pours.
It means it's the test time, exam time.
Yeah. Alright, so မြန်မာမှာကြားတော့ဗာလေတန်ဆိုးမှသွားရမိုးလိုက်လို့ရဆိုတဲ့အစားရှိတယ်လေမိုးနဲ့ပတ်သက်ဟုတ်တယ်မလားအဲ့တော့အဲ့လူသွားနေတာဟိုပြဿနာလိုက်နေအောင်ဗျာတန်ဆိုးမှသွားရမိုးလိုက်လို့ရဆိုတဲ့ဘုဒ္ဓဘုံနဲ့နည်းနည်းလေးဆန်တယ်နော် So how about number 3? That is Italian proverbs. Heavy rain doesn't last long. What does that mean? Heavy rain doesn't last long. Here too, rain represents troubles and problems.
Yes.
So it implies messages.
The problems will be solved one day.
Yes, it will be solved or it will stop one day. It doesn't last long like that, right? It will be okay one day. This two shall pass like that. Got it?
Got it, teacher.
Okay. And 4, into each life, some rain must fall. Into each life, some rain must fall. That is American proverbs. So what does that mean?
In every life, there are problems.
In every life?
There are problems.
There are problems. There should be a problem like that, right? How about the others? How do you think of it? Number 4. Into each life, some rain must fall. So here too, the rain represents the unfortunate thing or problems or trouble. So what does that mean? Nalinton, can you paraphrase this one?
Everyone have problem in their own way.
So everyone should face with the problems sometime, right? လူတိုင်းလူတိုင်းကပြဿနာတို့အခက်အခဲတို့ကိုဘဝမှာတစ်ချိန်တော့ကြုံတင်တယ်လို့ပြောတာဟုတ်တယ်နော် because it can because of the problems we can get stronger than before, right? So that is why we should meet with the problems sometimes, right? So that is what it means. Nalinton, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm asking you to paraphrase number 4, but you're quite silent there.
I'm thinking.
Okay, so can you paraphrase number 5? Roof can full sand, but Roof cannot fool rain. That is Caribbean proverb. So can you make a paraphrase for me? Number 5.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay, so how about honey? Can you paraphrase number 5? Roof can fool sun, but roof can't fool rain.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. How about Aga? Can you paraphrase that one for me?
I'm still thinking.
အဲ့တော့အတက်လိုက်ပါတော့ပြန်လိုက်ပါဒီပဲထွက်လိုက်အတက်ပြန်လာလို့ထွက်မလဲ
I think that means we can fool someone for a short amount of time, but not for
Not long.
forever.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is what it means. We can fool around some of the people for a short time, but not forever like that. လူတယောက်ကိုဟုတ်တယ်နော်လူတွေကိုကျွန်တော်အယူလုပ်လို့ရရင်ခဏပဲလုပ်လို့ရတယ်။အကြိုင်ကျွန်တော်ရဲ့ဒီသားတွေပေါ်လာမှာပဲလို့ပြောချင်တာ။အမှန်တရားဆိုတာပေါ်လာမှာပဲ။လူတယောက်အကြိုင်အယူလုပ်လို့မရဘူးပြောချင်တာနော်။ And next, number 6, to the end, a few drops of rain are a flood. That is Japanese saying. So what does that mean? What would it be? How about this one? Hello everyone, can you hear me?
Yes,
Chair.
I think the ant represents to poor people.
Poor people. Okay.
Yeah.
Poor people တွေအတွက်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် few drops of rain ကလည်း flat လို့ပဲအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာဟာလား Okay, so that is
Also,
what
I think the ants represent the having only a bit of experience.
Only a bit of experiments, so you think like that. And I don't think,
Experience.
okay, and I don't think ants represent the poor people, right? So how about the others? Do you have any different idea?
I'm agree with 92.
Yeah, okay, you agree with 9 minutes, huh? And how about the others? Dentuan, how do you think?
I'm not sure, Chair.
I'm not sure, okay. Or but not to the end, a few drops of rain are flat to our body. နည်းနည်းလေးတော့သူရဲ့အထိပ္ပယ်နည်းနည်းလေးဟောဖြစ်တယ်ကို့မှာရှိရတဲ့စိတ်နဲ့ပါရနေပါလို့ပြောချင်တာအဲ့တော့ and သူရဲ့စိတ်တစ်ခါအတွက် few drop ကလည်းလုံလောက်တယ်လို့ပြောချင်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ကို့မှာရှိတာကို thankful ဖြစ်ပါ be thankful for what you have ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာအဲ့ဒါက Japanese saying ကို့မှာရှိရတဲ့ရောင်ရဲတစ်ခုပြောတာအဲ့ဒါကိုပြောတာ And next, the rain was the leopard, but it doesn't wash out its spots. What does that mean? It's quite easy to guess the meaning, right? It is African saying. The rain was the leopard, but it doesn't wash out its spots. What does that mean?
The problem can affect us, but it won't never.
So you think the rain is a problem here, right? Okay. So do you
Yes.
have any different ideas? Everyone?
I don't think problem. I think the rain is like the bad thing.
The bad thing, okay. The rain represents the bad thing, right? အဲ့တော့ဒါရုပ်တက်ပြန်ထားပါလို့ရှိရင်ကွာဘယ်လိုမျိုးအထိပ္ပယ်ရတယ်အဲ့တော့ the rain what the leopard ဆိုတာ leopard ဆိုတော့တက်ဟုတ်တယ်နော်တက်ကိုမိုးရွာထားလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့တက်ကိုပဲဆိုတော့မှအဲ့တက်ကိုမရှိအဆက်ပြောက်ပြီးတော့မဆေးချပေးနိုင်ဘူးလို့ပြောတာ
I think it's like if you have done a crime, you can't like
Yeah.
undo that.
That wash away ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့ the person ကြောက်ရဲ့ true color ကိုဘယ်တော့မှပြောင်းလဲပြလို့မရဘူးလို့ပြောချင်တာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒီမကောင်းတဲ့လူကသူထန်ဆောင်ထားရင်လည်းခဏပဲကွာဒါပေမဲ့သူရဲ့တကယ်အကျင့်ဆိုတာကြီးကသူ့ကိုပြင်လို့မရအောင်ပြန်ပြောင်းလို့မရဘူးနော်ကိုကသိုးနေလူတယောက်ကိုဘလောက်ပဲပြောင်းပေးဟုတ်ပြီနော်ပြောင်းလို့မရအောင်တက်ပေါ်ကအကွက်တွေလိုမျိုးပဲသူတို့ရဲ့ဗီဇာသူတို့ဗီဇာထဲမှာရှိနေကြတဲ့အတွက် we can change the bad time for a long time အဲ့ဒီလိုပြောနော်အိမ်ငိုက်နေရစတဲ့ချိန်မှာအိမ်ငိုက်နေတဲ့လူကိုတစ်ချိန်ပဲဒီဘက်ဘလောက်ပဲအော်ကွာဒီလားသူကငိုက်နေငိုက်ဆဲပဲအဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာเนาะအဲ့ဒီစိတ်ကနဲ့
ဟုတ်ပါရဲ့
အဲ့ဆိုရင် you can visible right Okay, the last one. The last one. Why not? The last one. Don't empty the water jar until the rain falls. What does that mean? It is also
Don't
quite
waste
easy.
don't waste what you have until like you get another one.
Yes, until you get another one. Okay. So, they when they more they say they don't have like more that and more another opportunity. They can be share opportunity to waste material. Now that is also easy to guess, right? Okay, as I said, if you get them out of the motion, ship out ma, how many days? Now, I must have definition issue ma, paraphrasing is so that hope so go on paraphrase long few something. Do ye sentence a sentence is implying meaning, so implying meaning to our do ye the keep yours in a hidden message from Harley, hoppy not the year of Sabama or the Alpha Holiday, other than what to the keep yours in a the cat diggers of the to my implying meaning here. Okay, to yours in a day apparently, hoppy not. So cannot go from you are my heart with joy, you are my heart with joy. Okay, hey mama, to yours in it, then also a day they are parlous, and my love to affection or to your own new way. Probably not, or 2 year time sentence yet, so beyond the sentence for 3 years. You know, sentence came out in hope and a day where a sentence not beyond the sentence for 3 years. I don't know the tree away. Young mom, do you ask one? Show line.
Okay, yeah, but maybe
show line.
Show wow, is it?
Show no. Then the real. Then
What
a
day I'm good.
I come out there. Now I show line, no?
It's okay.
So they now I show line, no, none of them and then move on.
Because teacher Anna, who showed the line, starting to Mayarama solo.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Didn't I the my say? I got the comment of dollar line set and not a little bit of Okay, mấy số đấy mà qua số giả cho mình cho literature của mình sao đấy mà progress thì biểu đấy biểu a progress của cho solo in nhau cho paraphrase tiền đầu đấy đã bé ở bên nó và cái chứ
Lero lere Messi channel.
Messi lệဟုတ်တယ် Lero lệ nào hồ Messi lệတော့okay အော်လဲလဲလေးနဲ့ပဲဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေးဆက်သွားအောင်နော်နည်းနည်းလေးအမြည်လေးနော်ဟုတ် So these are the for ခင်ဗျားမစသေးခုမှကျတော့အပေါ်မှာ paraphrase လုပ်ပြီးလေး paraphrase ဘယ်လိုလုပ်ရလဲသူရဲ့ hidden message ကပါလဲ implying meaning ကပါလဲဟုတ်ပြီ real message page and real message ကပါလဲအဲ့ဒါကိုကျတော့ find out လုပ်ပြီးတော့မှ paraphrase ပြင်ရေးရပဲရှိသေးတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့နံပါတ် C မှာ feedback to the class some of your explanation and compare them with those of other pairs okay ကျတော့အဲ့ဒီ line နော်ခဏကျတော့တစ်ခါတစ်ခါလုပ်လိုက်ပါဆိုတော့ the C ခဏဖတ်ကြည့်ပါလား the poem name is The Sea, and the poet is James Reed. Alright, so the poem look poet look P-O-E-T. Okay, the poet name is James Reed, and the title of the poem is The Sea. So the sea is a hungry dog, giant and gray. He rolls on the beach all day with his clashing teeth and shaky jaws. Hours upon hours he ignores the rumbling, tumbling stones and bones. The giant sea dog mourns, licking his greasy paws. So that is the first stanza. So a Bible character and a paragraph number stanza S-T-A-N-Z-A stanza. So it has 3 stanzas. So that is all about the first stanza. And when we move to the second stanza, and when the night wind roars and the moon rocks in the stormy cloud, and he bonds to his feet and sniff, shaking his white sight over the cliff and holds loud and loud. So that is the second stanza. The third stanza is but on quiet days in May and June, when even the grasses on the dune play no more their reedy tune, with his head between his paws, he lies on the sandy shores, so quiet, he scarcely snores. Written by James Reed. So what do you feel, or how do you feel after reading this poem? How do you feel? Confused. And Scenario? Complicate. That means that visible to buy. What it is about? The sea. ပင်လယ်အကြောင်းကိုသူကရေးဆက်ထားတာဟုတ်နော် he composed about a sea အဲ့တော့ကြပြားရဲ့အကြောင်းအရာတစ်ခုလုံးကြီးသူက sea the sea ရဲ့အကြောင်းအရာကိုရေးထားတာမှာသူကဘာနဲ့နှိုင်းပြီးတော့ပြောထားလဲ
Hungry dog.
Hungry dog.
Yes.
Dog.
Dog. A hungry dog. သူကခွေးတစ်ကောင်နဲ့သူကနှိုင်းပြီးတော့မှကြပြားကို sorry ကြပြားကိုရေးထားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ပြီးတော့ဘာထိတက်တယ်တွေလဲ
Giant. Not giant.
Big and gray.
The beach is the target of him.
ဆိုလိုကောင်းလားကြပြား
No.
No.
ကြပြားဆိုလို့ရှိရင်တော့ကာယံတို့လည်းပေးလို့ရှိရလေကာယံရှိလားကြပြား
I don't know. I
know.
It has like
the gray
နည်းနည်းတော့ရှိရကာယံ
it has
Gray.
raining words.
day George North stone
Stones,
bones moons right and Paul is another word so there is some kind of like rhythm so there are rhythm လို့ခေါ်နော်နည်းနည်းကာယံနည်းဆိုတာအဲ့ကာယံနည်းဟိုဟာလုံမြတ်နောက်မှပြန်ပြောမယ်နော်အဲ့လောလောဆယ်ဆိုတော့ဒီကြပြားရဲ့အကြောင်းအရာက the sea ဟုတ်ပြီနော်သူတင်စားပြီးပြောထားတဲ့ဥစ္စာကကြပါလေ
Hungry dog.
Hungry dog နဲ့တင်စားထားတယ်ဟုတ်တယ်အဲ့တော့သူကအဲ့မှာပြောထားတယ်The poem in test 3A is a sustained metaphor. Okay, I have explained about metaphor. What does that mean, metaphor? Can you explain what this means? And do you
So
think
where's
that
the word?
this device is a successful? So metaphor တစ်ခါဟိုမှာရှင်းလို့ရတယ်ဒီနေ့16မှာမပြီးဘူးဘယ်လိုမှမလဲဟောနေပုတ်ခါနော်အဲ့တော့ဆက်ဒါလေးခဏပြမယ်နော်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ဒါတွေအကုန်လုံးကိုဆရာတို့ကဘယ်လိုခေါ်လဲဆိုတော့ figurative language လို့ခေါ်တယ် figurative language လို့လည်းခေါ်တယ်တခါလေးကြောက်ရှင်ဆရာတို့ကလည်း poetic device လို့လည်းခေါ်တယ် poem တွေမှာသုံးတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့် poetic device လို့လည်းခေါ်တယ်ဒါပေမဲ့တခါလေးကျရင်အဲ့လိုအသုံးမျိုးဆိုတော့ short story တို့ drama တို့မှာလည်းသုံးတယ်အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ကျွန်တော် figurative language ကိုဒီမှာသင်ပြီးတော့ရေးတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့မှာကျွန်တော်ဘာရေးရှိလဲဆိုတော့ဒါအစမ်းပြင်းပဲပြောမယ်နော်ဒါအကုန်လုံး figurative language တွေအများကြီးပဲရှိတယ် poetic device တွေအများကြီးပဲရှိတယ်ဒါပေမဲ့ဒီစာအုပ်ထဲမှာအများသောအားဖြင့်ပါမယ်အသုံးလုံးကပဲကျွန်တော်ပြောမယ်စကားရင်းချုပ်ပါမှာရှိတယ်နော်အဲ့မှာကျွန်တော်များသောအားဖြင့်တွေ့ရမှာ simile ဆိုတာချက်ပြောတယ်မြန်မာနဲ့ပြန်ချင်းဥပမာအနေနဲ့လို့ပြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ simile ရှိမယ် metaphor အဲ့တော့ကျွန်တော်ခုသင်ရမှာ metaphor လို့သင်ရမှာ simile နဲ့ metaphor နဲ့ဆိုနည်းနည်းဆင်တယ်ဆိုတော့သင်စားပြီးပြောရမှာလို့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ example ကြည့်ရင်ပိုရှင်းလိမ့်မယ် explanation တွေဆက်စားလို့ရှိရင်အဲ့တော့ example မှာ simile ဆိုလို့ရှိရင် the boy was as brave as a lion in the jungle အဲ့တော့အဲ့မှာကောင်ကလေးကအရင်ကိုရေးရင်လည်းဘလို့ရေးရင်တာလဲဆင်သေးတကောင်ကိုရေးရင်တာအဲ့လိုပြောချင်တာအဲ့တော့ဒါတင်စားပြီးပြောတာအဲ့ဒါကြောင့်ကျွန်တော် simile လို့တတ်မယ်ပြီနော်metaphor မှာကြတော့ the warrior has a heart of stone အဲ့တော့နှလုံးသားမာကြောတာဟုတ်ပြီနော်မာကြောတယ်ဆိုရဲကြောက်တုံးနဲ့ကျွန်တော်သူရဲ့နှလုံးသားသူဆိုတာ warrior တွေကသူတို့ကလူတွေပိုင်းတက်ထက်ရဖြစ်တဲ့ကောင်သူတို့ဒီစိတ်သက်မာကြောနေမှာရမှာအဲ့တော့သူတို့စိတ်သက်မာကြောတဲ့ဥစ္စာဘယ်တော့မာကြောရလဲဆိုတော့ကြောက်တုံးလုံးမာကြောတာဆိုပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တင်စားပြီးပြောတာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့ metaphoric expression metaphor ရဲ့ချက်အဲ့တော့ metaphor နဲ့ simile ကဘာကွာလဲဆိုတော့ simile ကသူကမှာ as လို့ like လို့သုံးတယ်နော် as လို့ like လို့ပါတယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်ကျွန်တော်တို့က simile လို့သတ်မှတ်မယ်အဲ့ဒီကောင်မပါဘဲနဲ့တန်းပြီးတော့မှ the warrior has a heart of stone လို့ love is a battlefield အဲ့လိုမျိုးတန်းပြီးတော့ပြောမယ်ဒါကြီးကဘာဖြစ်ပါလဲလို့တန်းပြောလို့ရှိရင်ဒါအဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့ metaphor လို့ခေါ်မယ်အဲ့ဒါဆိုတော့ simile နဲ့ metaphor နဲ့ကြားရကွဲပြားခြားနာချက်ပဲ the warrior has a stone of a heart of stone ဒါကမှပြောအဲ့တော့စိတ်ဓာတ်မှာကြောတာနဲ့စောက်တုံးမှာကြောတာနဲ့ဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါကိုသူကရှင်းပြီးတော့ပြောထားတာစောက်တုံးတစ်ထုံးကဲလို့မှာကြောစောက်တုံးလူမှာကြောလို့သုံးထားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော် and love is a battlefield baby you are my sunshine right you are my sunshine my only sunshine ဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါအမှန်တော့ metaphor နဲ့ရေးထားတာအချင်းမှာဆိုတော့အဲ့ဒါသုံးတယ်ဟုတ်ပြီနော်တကယ် sunshine မဟုတ်ဘူးကွာဒါနဲ့လို့ sunshine လေးလို့ပဲဟုတ်ပြီနော် sunshine လေးလို့ပဲကိုယ်စိတ်ကိုကြည်နူးစေတယ်အဲ့လိုမျိုးပြောချင်တာအဲ့လိုတင်စားပြီးပြောရဆိုလို့ရှိရင် you are my sunshine အဲ့ဒါဒီဆို metaphor ကိုသုံးပြီးပြောထားတာဟုတ်ပြီနော် now I am drowning in the sea of grief တကယ်ကြီးတန်လည်ထဲမှာနှစ်များမဟုတ်ဘူး sea of grief ဝမ်းနဲ့ကြေကွဲမှုတွေကြားထဲမှာနှစ်မြုပ်နေပြဿနာအရှမ်းဝမ်းနဲ့နေအဲ့အရှမ်းဝမ်းနေတာကိုဆိုတော့နည်းနည်းလေးတစားစင်းပြီးတော့ငါအရှမ်းဝမ်းနေတယ် I'm very sad လို့ပြောမယ်စာကြောကြပြားရီမှာကြားတော့တစားစင်းပြီးရေးတာဖြစ်တဲ့ကြောင့်မို့လို့သူက I am drowning in the sea of grief it means I am very sad ငါအရှမ်းဝမ်းနေတယ်လို့ပြောတာအဲ့ဒါဆို metaphoric expression သုံးလို့ရေးထား drowning in the sea of grief ဟုတ်ပြီနော်ဝမ်းနေတာမှာတော်တော်ကြီးဝမ်းနေကြေကွဲမှုလားများလို့အဲ့ထဲမှာကိုကွာနှစ်မြုပ်နေအဲ့မှာက sea နဲ့သုံးထားအဲ့နေရာမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော် စီးဆိုတာလည်းအရင်ကိုကျဲပြန့်နေအရင်ကိုများပြားတယ်ပြင်တယ်ဆိုလို့ရှိရင်လူသားရောက်တော့မှအသာလေးမြစ်သွားနိုင်တယ်ပမာဏဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့ဒါအောင်မှကိုယ့်ရဲ့ကြေကွဲဝမ်းနေမှုတွေလည်းအရမ်းများနေတယ်အဲ့ဒါကိုပြန်ပြီးတော့သုံးထားတာ speed of grief လို့ပြောတာနားမလားနားမလားချက်ရှင်းတော့များလို့အိပ်တော်နေကြတယ်လား
မပြောဘူးတစ်ချက်တခြားကြည့်နေ
ဒီဆိုင်အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်တစ်ချက်ကိုလေထားတစ်ချက် define လုံးပို့သေးပါဆိုချက်မရှင်းရသေးဆိုတော့ဒီ metaphor လေးတစ်ခုတည်းကိုပဲ screenshot ရိုက်ပေးပါလားဟုတ်ပြီဒါဆိုတော့မနေ့ကကြာဒီ metaphor လေးပဲရှင်းမှာမဟုတ်ဟုတ်နော်ဒါလေးထည့်ထားပြီပြီးရင် define ဒီဥစ္စာနည်းနည်းလေးစာပြင်စရာရှိရပြင်နေချက်ပို့နေနော်တိုက်ပြီလား
ဟုတ်
okay တိုက်ပြီးသွားပြီဆိုလို့ရှိရင်အောက်ကဟာမနေ့ကမှဖြစ်ရှင်နော်အဲ့မှာအောက်မှာ hyperbole လို့ပါလို့ကျန်သေးတယ်နော် hyperbole personification ချက်ထောက်ရှင်းပြီနော် personification ရှင်းပြီးသွားပြီနောက်အောက်မှာ synonymy တို့ onomatopoeia ပို့ရရှိပြီနော်ပြီးတော့မှချက်အရှာမပြီးသေးလို့နော် device တွေရှာမပြီးသေးလို့ကျွန်တော်လောဆယ်ဒီဟာလေးရယ်အဲ့တော့ဒီနေ့အချက်ကိုဒါလေးဖတ်ခဲ့ပြီနော် metaphor ရဲ့ definition လေးရယ်သူရဲ့ example လေးရယ်မျက်စိမှာမြင်အောင်ဖတ်ခဲ့ပြီဖတ်ပြီးသွားလို့ရှိရင်အချက်ကိုဒီကြပြလေးကိုနောက်တစ်ခါထပ်ဖတ်ခဲ့ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ we will discuss these questions tomorrow ဟုတ်ပြီနော် time အချိန်ပြည့်သွားပြီဆိုတော့မနက်ဖြန်ကျမှဆက်ပြောတော့မယ်ဒီ questions တွေဟုတ်ပြီနော်အဲ့တော့ကြပြလေးဖတ်ခဲ့မယ်ပြီးတော့ metaphor ခဏလေးပါရှင်เนาะအဲ့တော့ metaphor meaning လေးเนาะသဘောပေါက်အောင်ဖတ်ခဲ့ပြီမယ်အဲ့ဒါမှဆက်သဘောပေါက်လို့ဆိုချက်ချက်မနေ့ကဖတ်နေမှာဟုတ်ပြီနော် okay that is all for today bye bye see you
Bye.
bye
Bye bye.
bye bye